family over the last 18 months has grown their wealth 600 millions with just digital assets and is now the top 5 holder in Bitcoin for corporate treasuries with the Trump media. Over 18 months and over the next 24 months, their family will build more wealth in 24 months than they built in a whole lifetime of real estate in crypto. They're playing a completely different ball game than the public. So here's why this week is so important. So as M2 money supply increases, Jerome Powell has tons of pressure from Trump to lower rates. There's a meeting this Wednesday, July 30th, 2025. The report from the White House is coming out around cryptocurrency. And the Trump family, Ray Dalio, Kathy Woods, Robert Kiyosaki, the third wealthiest person in Mexico, and billionaires around the world are stacking things like Bitcoin and creating blue chip funds that include XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. And there's a reason why Trump tweeted XRP, Solana, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and ADA. You're going through an infrastructural change in your financial system. But you shouldn't ask what to invest, and you should ask why you're invested. Well, here's why I am deeply invested in XRP and Bitcoin, and Solana being number 3. And at the end, I'll share with you exactly what my holdings are. I'm going to peel back the curtain for you, because I'm only going to tell you what I'm actually doing and how I built financial freedom for my family, and how from 2025 to 2030, we're going to build generational wealth. The first thing, you need to read the book Richest Man in Babylon and The Wisdom of King Solomon. It's exactly how I do my patterns. So knowing that the M2 money supply is increasing, remember, money supply increasing, let's talk about America specifically. They're about to print more money with this big, better bill than you've ever seen before. They're going to bring rates down. When rates come down, your dollar becomes worth less because it's all based on interest rates, because there's nothing backing it. So interest rates are great because when they come down, because people borrow again. Because remember, there's no money in the system. It's always debt. There's only debt in the system. We have more debt than we have income. So they have to keep you trapped in debt in order to keep the Ponzi scheme going. If you're not buying auto loans and you're not buying houses and you're not renting your phones and getting credit cards, the Ponzi scheme collapses. So that's why they have to run low interest rates, but they're not running in the same game you are. They're running to deflationary assets, Bitcoin fixed supply, XRP fixed supply, and they're getting stacked in a new deflationary system that by 2029 will be your new system. If you get caught on the wrong side of this, you're going to catch the inflation, because you just can't print money in a low interest rate environment and expect there not to be a reverberation effects in the next 3 years, which will be hyperinflation. Because if you print money in a low interest rate environment, hence the pandemic, you go into inflation, and that's a devaluation of your dollar. If you get caught